Hello, everybody. Last week of May, and here we are at Coffee Break with Maria Chin Chin. Today, one of my special cups, as you can see, handmade in Colombia with Colombian coffee inside. So I'm happy to welcome everybody who's here every Monday. Thank you, namaste. Please post your coffee. I'm always curious about what are you drinking. It's really important. So I'm not talking to me, myself, and I, and our expert that is coming up soon. I'm really happy to co-host this event as well with Here to Start. Just to give you a recap of what we do, we are 7 days to go. Within the 7 days to go project, we have something called the expert pool. We're over like 40 people in you name it, expert in different fields of business, going from business development, HR, marketing, legal, whatever you need. We have 10 different categories, more than 40 experts speaking like 10 different languages. And yeah, today is the time for somebody from the Netherlands. We're based in the Netherlands right now. I'm spending my quarantine in Colombia, in Bogota, here at my parents' place. And together with the Holland Alumni Network last year, we decided to join forces and do something really specific for international entrepreneurs based in the Netherlands, or for those who want to expand their business to the Netherlands. That is Here to Start. So I'm co-founder at both things. That's why you see just Maria, not to get too confusing. So basically, this event is for Here to Start and 7 days to go, done by our experts in a nutshell. So that's it. We want to welcome Bart. Our expert. Is the first time that I'm sitting here to talk and chat with Bart about everything that he knows, that he's expert on. And I will tell you a little bit about him. When it comes to having ideas, everybody has ideas. Everybody wants to start a business and has like probably 10, 15, whatever ideas about what can work. But making that idea come true, like going this, like the step from idea to a business plan that you can actually test and, go to market, that little step is huge. It takes expertise, it takes experience, it takes teamwork. So that's why we decided, like to just target this event is perfect for people who are validating ideas, thinking about new ideas, or just because of the corona crisis and the whole circumstance, they're thinking about how they can reinvent what they are doing. And if you're that person who's thinking now, how can I go online? How can I create a new business out of my existing business or my existing knowledge and experience? This is the right event for you then. So with that introduction, I'm happy to welcome Bart. Hello, Bart. Where are you, Bart? Yes, that was
Hey,
a
ching
long
ching,
introduction.
ching
Ching, ching.
ching.
I love your car. So
Namaste.
positive vibes. Namaste. What are you drinking today?
It's
Hmm?
an Americano. It's an Americano with a blended coffee, and it's a Dutch brand, but I think they imported it from Indonesia or maybe
Somewhere.
another country. Yes.
Nice. Well, nice to have you here. Nice to have this first chat, this first coffee break that for everybody, you should know coffee break is just our live Q&A. So because it's a Q&A, I'm not the only one asking things to Bart. Please feel free to ask anything via comments. Everybody who's watching, just join the conversation. That's the whole point of doing events live, right? Otherwise, we can do a recording and go to sleep. So the idea is that we can do this live, that we can listen to your questions if you're though, if you're in that situation that you are right now struggling or thinking which idea to pick, or if your idea is really ready to, go from this idea to business, this is the right event for you. But first of all, let's do a little introduction. Bart, let us know who you are, where are you from, what are you doing, what's your passion?
Yeah, thank you so much for inviting me. First, I would like to give a short note that this cup is borrowed from my daughter. She's 30 years old, and yeah, I need to thank her that I'm allowed to drink this coffee here live
Nice.
with you. Yes,
Nice.
my name is Bart. I live in Haarlem, and I'm 47 years old. I'm married to my wife, beautiful wife Saskia, and I've been an entrepreneur now for 20 years. Been involved in many businesses with ups and downs, and it was 6 years ago I started the Inspiring Company as a small business enterprise to help other entrepreneurs in the field who are struggling or trying to find the right way to grow business. So my business is based originally in Amsterdam. It's registered at B Amsterdam, but I work from downtown Amsterdam. And that's a short introduction about myself, my company, and now, thank you for
Great.
that.
So that's why we decided to join forces with Bart, because as you heard before, we have over 40 experts, and when it comes to that ideation phase, we thought we need to work with the best. And well, you have
Here we
heard,
are.
he knows what he's talking about. Here we are, and the idea is that from now on, you can count on Bart for everything in regards to, like going from idea to validation to market, everything that we're going to cover up today during this event. And also important for after every event that we have, you can continue the conversation on a one-on-one basis. So we're also going to be sharing a link where you can book Bart to continue the conversation on this topic, because coffee breaks are really nice and are really short. So we can cover certain extent with time, and then you're really, really, really invited to just book Bart. He's open for a chat about your case, your business, and see how we can take it from there and help you out.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I think, Maria, I shared with Juliana 3 days where people can book me. Always welcome to have that call. And
Yes.
feel free to send me an invite, but you can otherwise also send me just a short message. Always welcome, always loving you to respond as quickly as I can.
Great. And here's the link as well, posted in comments, so you can see how to book Bart to continue this conversation. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so I just said the whole scenario. Like, I have an idea, or I have 10,000 ideas, and I'm thinking how to become, go from this idea, how to know if your idea can become a successful business. I mean, before getting started, just with the idea, how do you know if that idea is better than that one in terms of potential,
Yeah, if it's a question to me, I don't have all the answers, so that's what I do with my work. I try to help, I try to guide people, but I think the answers you always need to answer for yourself. But of course, you can do a short calculation about the potential. And first of all, I think it's so important that you feel passionate about your work, that you get energy from all the things you are busy with, and and take it from there. And sometimes it's difficult because, on the other hand, we also need to have a good income to pay the bills and to do what we have to do. But I think those days, especially before Corona, people were so busy trying to get more. And I think we need to slow down and think about what's best for you, what's the best for all the people who are involved, and what is the really added value, and what is it, the real good thing I'm passionate about, and what is a contribution in life.
So it starts with your passion. I totally agree. Let's say that I will hate people and doing events. This is not good for me. I couldn't have this company if I wouldn't love people and host events and do activities to connect people, right? So
what we always say, it's I always quote Simon Sinek, which start with why. People don't buy what you do, but why you do it. And I think that's important. But of course, the proof of the pudding is in the eating. So it's not only talk about why and stay on that track, but based on your own purpose and a clear mission and vision, you can work on your goals and then validate the business by paying customers. And that's sometimes also the change between a startup and an established company. It's not only dreaming and thinking about, I would like to contribute in life and like that. No, you need to really be also on the penny and try to listen to your customers. What is it what they are actually looking for?
Okay, so ideas by themselves are nothing. Like, you can have a lot of ideas, but the only way that you can see the potential, is by actually testing it with real clients, real people, and seeing what happens when you have an idea. Even when you start discussing, because it happens a lot that you have an idea for a new business and you start talking to friends, family, or people that you trust in business, mentors or advisors, and then you ask like, hey, what do you think about this idea? Just by having this type of conversations, you get a lot of feedback as well, right?
Yeah, the feedback learning loop is the most important one. So that's also what I try to offer with my company, is a trusted environment where people can easily connect and talk sometimes also when the ideas are pretty raw. And so you can actually validate it by sharing those ideas. And also when maybe at the beginning you're not sure about it, that it's okay to share, and it's also to be unsure. That's part of life. That's part of business development and ideation. So
Yeah.
that's also what makes us unique. That in the beginning we try to find a common ground together, where it's okay to talk about weaknesses, and it's okay to talk about uncertainty, and take it from there. And that's also
Mm-hmm.
what I needed to learn in my life. In the beginning, I was pretty sure about, okay, the next step is this, and I know for sure it will be like that. But everything went completely the other way around, and that's what I needed to learn to talk about when it's hard, and when it's difficult to find your way, how to move on, how to work together with the difficult times in life.
Yeah. Okay. Just a question. Are you going to write something in the whiteboard?
Yes, definitely. And I've got
You
all
have
kind
a
of stuff
whiteboard
here.
there. I see that you're always like working with
Yeah, what I
ideas
do
and flexibility.
with my workshop, what we've been, you can take a look on inspiring.com for further information. But we have created together with the team of more than 50 people, we created a simple, easy to work canvas, what we call just like our company, Inspiring. And the framework is just like a tic-tac-toe framework. So I always sign and draw on the whiteboard just a short tic-tac-toe playing ground. And
Nice.
what we guarantee is that if you spend 1 hour with us, and the first 50 minutes is already welcoming by the invite we did, we guarantee an outline of your complete business case in 1 hour. So after
Wow.
one hour, you have fulfilled all the basic elements of a business plan. And if
Mm-hmm.
you then join a little bit more time, then we guarantee a complete business plan in 1 day. And it's actually like a movement where you put your business in the middle, your products and services, and you try to learn that everything is connected to each other. Everything is connected to your company and what you are actually doing. And so 3 deliverables, business canvas and concept in 1 hour. The second one is the business plan in 1 day. And third is, if you fulfilled the work together, then we guarantee, if you take a read just by opening the instruction cards and you take a full read of it, you can present your own storyline of your company and business plan within 60 seconds, within 1 minute. So
Oh,
yeah,
elevator pitch, like really fast elevator.
yeah, and that's really helpful, because a lot of people at the
Yeah.
beginning of their development are struggling and they're not sure what to offer. And this is a
Yeah.
way how they can easily learn that everything is there and everything is really in the perfect fit, that it's there for their current status of development. And then take it from there into development. Try to talk to other people. Try to talk to other experts from Expert Pool or from 7 Days to Go. That you connect the network, that you
Yeah.
bring people together, and that you work with those people.
That's really, really something that I loved about you, and it's the fact that you already have a framework, because sometimes it's like, yeah, let's talk about ideas, let's talk about how to land that into a business or how to create your pitch. When you integrate all the elements into a methodology that is so lean, that is really helpful, especially for starting entrepreneurs. So the fact that we can deliver this 1 hour, like business plan, like that you have these times where you can show results and already have something that gives you the peace of mind that you
Yeah.
need to have clarity in your own business, that is gold. So right now we're working on that to include everything within our platform, that we can have everything together, so more and more entrepreneurs can benefit from that, because I think that is really important to do it. And coming up next, we're going to host a workshop together after this coffee break. But this is just an introduction to talk about all the elements that come together when it comes to going from idea to business. So you were mentioning validations. When I'm thinking about product or service market fit, I'm checking or testing what works. What is your opinion about that? What is the fastest or the most efficient way to find your product and service market fit?
Yeah, it's when you take a look at the visual, we have 3 stages we walk through.
Mhm.
So the first stage is about what is the original plan, what is the mission and the vision, and your company objectives. And then
Mhm.
if you have the foundation, then we take it into validation. And that's what we call an ABC. So it has to be so super simple that the A is for action, the B is for your business and products and services, and the C is your actual creation. So that you have an ABC, that you know exactly which activity is leading to sell my services to my potential customers. So that's the
Right.
ABC what we offer, and we can make that ABC mathematical. So if you are busy, and that's what I did a few years ago, I was really so busy working 12 hours, maybe more a day. But at the end of the day, at the end of the month, I was exhausted. I didn't have enough cash flow. I didn't have enough satisfied customers. So I
Uh-huh.
was sure for myself that I need to change. And so I decided to change. It took me a lot of effort and a lot of energy and also a lot of money to turn it around, because at the beginning I didn't was aware of that situation. So I
Uh-huh.
went on and on and on and on, and then now I know the more I work in silence, and the more I take time to really connect with people, to really engage, to really be sure what I'm doing. Yeah, the output is so much more valuable. And instead of working on thousands of people, just try to connect with the right partners, with the right people and the right customers. Try to deliver an outstanding performance that everybody is really satisfied and happy with the work. That's the essence for me, and what I practice and preach to
Yeah.
everybody. Yeah, keep it like ABC. Keep it so short and simple for yourself, and try to analyze what you are actually doing and see. Okay, this is what I do. Okay, this is what I offer, and this is the output. And if the
Yeah.
output is not there, now then you need to change.
Wow, yeah, and I think that is really, really good to think like that because ironically, most people think that starting a business is getting 100% busy, 100% full, going to all the events, talking to everybody, meeting everybody, and you lose a lot of focus. Your stress level is up the roof, and then you lose it. You kind
Yes,
of
exactly.
like from the idea of your baby, your business is your baby, and you love it so much or whatever, you start getting so stressed about it that it's ironically like something that you stop enjoying, after being so going forward, moving forward without like any way of having your own peace of mind.
Yeah,
So I really
but
like the way you mentioned that the quieter, the more silent, the more focused you are. Actually, you can get better business results, and for yourself, as especially for solo entrepreneurs, it's really really important to
yeah.
have that balance.
And if I take just another small drawing, then just to be sure about the process is, in the beginning it's like when you clap along together. Is on the one hand
Hmm.
try to be clear about your products and services, and on the other hand try to have a clear picture about your customers. And if they are clapping along with you, then you're on the right track. So try to find if they are on the right track, and you can use the value proposition design canvas. This is the canvas. It's a summary of the business model canvas. And if you find that fit, so if you really see that there is a fit, then you know for sure that you are on the right track. But the biggest challenge is when you don't have that fit. So this is actually not working. Yeah, then don't give up. Try to iterate. Try to move on. Try to find another way. Try to twist it a little bit. And
Hmm.
yeah, and that's sometimes when people need to think out of the box, or need to think about what is not here. Yeah, what they've never
Hmm.
experienced before. Then they feel trouble, then they feel difficulty, then they don't know how to move on. And that's what I've been learning, that's my job, that we
Yeah.
don't know, and that we embrace the fact that we don't know, and that we embrace that we have
That's
possible
super
weaknesses.
important. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, super important. Because everything in business is like framed or is like packaged as we know what we're talking about for sure. This is
yeah,
what we're doing. It's set in stone. And it's not.
yeah, no,
It's completely not set in stone. Of course, you need to have a plan. You need to have a clear idea of what you're going to do. And once you find this nice, fit between what you
exactly.
offer and your target, then you can think if you should twist it or
So
not.
clap along, everybody, clap along.
Yeah, invitation, please clap.
Yes.
Clap with your customer. So let's say I had my business already, it's working, I'm clapping with my clients. So I have my first clients and it's working out. So when is the moment that you should think about growing your business? Because people really are really concerned about growth in terms of growing in any way, like
Yeah.
growing in terms of expansion, scaling up to another I don't know, country, city, whatever. When is the right time to grow?
Yeah, first of all, yeah, the right time is always the right time. I think
Yes.
if we are aware of that we need and we want to grow and we are aware that we need to learn to move on, then we are on track. And in the beginning, uh, in my situation, I was thinking about, oh, I know everything. I don't need to learn. I know it already. And so we need to have the wake up call that we need to be in the learning modus. And it's about, if you take a look on lean startup, it's build, measure, learn. Always build, measure, learn. And so
Yeah.
back to your question, what is the moment you are ready to grow your business? I think on the one hand you're always ready, but when you take a look on a business perspective, if you have find the customer fit, and if you can organize a company that it's doable without you, yeah, then you
Mm-hmm.
can build a company to the next stage. And most of the time, and that's what happened in my life several times, if each time when I break through the startup into established company, I was successful in a way that I was working too hard and had a lot of work, that it's become too much for me. And so it was
Mm-hmm.
too much work, and so I need to find a way, and that was my goal from last year, and that's what I tried to achieve this year, is that I'm building a company that's without me. Hey, that of course the founder is most of the time important, because hey, you've been thinking of it from every part and every side that's possible. But it's so important that you try to build a company without you. And
Mm-hmm.
if you have the customers and you have the organic growth, then I think it's time to move on and try to
Mm-hmm.
find the right people around you that you can build and grow your company to the next stage. And it's I would like to refer in a short drawing to Steve Blank. And Steve
Mm-hmm.
Blank is, in my opinion, the international godfather of the entrepreneurship. Yeah, and
Mm-hmm.
he's always talking about problem, solution, and product market fit. And he wrote a book, and it's really 500 or 600 pages. But I don't advise you to read it right away. Just try to practice this
Little by
simple,
little. Yeah.
yeah, and this simple drawing. Try to find out is if my problem solution fit is already ready to be transformed into product market fit, because the problem solution fit is actually the search for the next step, and the product market fit is more the execution. So trying to bridge the gap from problem solution to product market fit, that's actually the most important challenge for a growing entrepreneur. And then you go to the next stage and take it from there.
Great. It sounds like everything is 100% clear and visual, which is what I love. So, yeah, special greetings to Juliana and to Jaisa that are both joining and also asking some questions. And for
Okay.
everybody else who's watching, we're going to have some time to reply to all the questions you're posting, so don't worry about it. Anyway, we're going good in line in terms of growth. When is it time to scale it? Scale your business or think about scaling up or growing or taking that next step that you're like talking about. And you already reply when is the right moment. I think that what you said is perfect. It's perfect in terms of what every business owner should think about. Yeah, you wanted to say something right now with the one in it.
Yes, I've got a
Yes.
special. I'm learning on my job, and I try to also engage a little bit with the people who are spending the time to be here. And so I've got a little presence, and I met you through our friend Yin Han. And so a special gift to you and your organization today is I would like to offer our application for free to so people can get to know a little bit more about our work. Normally, we would like to charge people or recharge people for 10 euros per month, but I would like to give everybody from your community a free coupon, a free voucher, so they can actually use it for free. So
Wow.
that's my first
This
gift.
is a surprise
And
even for me. I didn't know about
yeah,
this.
yes, I know, and that's what I like.
Thank you.
So just use the coupon code, and it's also because of Corona and because of we
Yeah.
need to reshape the business. It's the same thing for me. The schools are closed. It was not allowed to work in large groups. 50% of my work was on international job assignments for incubators and accelerators across Europe. So three of my most important revenue streams went completely down. So I need to
Yeah.
reinvent and speed up the digital transformation. And I survived, and I did. And everybody's so happy now with the digital transformation and platform. So I'm offering it to you as a
Nice.
gift. And an extra gift to that is that they can get a free ebook as well. Yeah. So
There's more. Yes.
there is more. Always
Great.
more. Yes.
Perfect. So, okay, in order to share that, we already have people that are SVPN sent, their emails. Please share our email so we can send you all the details on how to access for free to Bart's platform and also to get the ebook that will really, really help for free in these times where we need to really join forces and just help each other. There you go. Really nice book. Well, ebook, I think it's going to be like you're going to access to a nice PDF that you can just grab a nice coffee and just do it little by little, and also the platform where you can actually do something about it and like have clarity on where are you standing now. I think this is cool. Let's go around the questions. So we have some questions about. It says, "Hello, Bart. I want to test my idea. What is the best way to get people to try it out to see if they work? And are there any platforms to do it?" Basically, you just mentioned that. Other than I'm asking my friends and family, so how can I basically validate my concept apart from asking to friends and family what they think about my idea? Which platforms can I use when it comes to validation?
Yeah, therefore it's so cool that we start working together, because we build in the whole exchange option to exchange your business idea with a network of people who are capable of advising you and helping you and supporting you. So within the platform, and I will send all the details afterwards. It will be really available in just a couple of minutes. People can sign up for free. They can take a look and they can actually test and validate their business ideas. And you can so easily invite other people to take a look on it. And we build in a kind of scorecard, so you can ask people for really just some notes. And most of the time is that if you get a new Abracadabra ID, sometimes it's so complicated that we really don't have a clue. So we try to mix and match it a little bit and just give the old school numbers, that if people are presenting a new business idea, that we just rate it. Like, what do you think of it from 0 to 10? If you get a lot of points, then I think you're on track.
We should do it. I'm thinking
Yes.
that we should come up with a new format for our events where we can do that. People will pitch and we just give the grade. Let's do it.
No, let's do it. That would be really
nice idea. This is a really, really good feedback, to have experts grading your business and also participants that join our events, so you can pitch, your business, and we can say, this is the feedback, apart from family and friends, of course. We're always listening to many ideas, and the only thing that we want is to add value, to help people out.
What we can do to give extra proof of practicing what we have in mind, that we offer a live opportunity for free for the first time for everybody who's online watching this episode of the coffee break, and that they are invited to join us, and they can experiment for themselves if they like it. And I guarantee after 1 hour they have sketched their complete business case online, wherever they are in the world.
Love it. It will be amazing if you can come back to us and share your results, because I invite our community to test it, to use it, and then share how it's going, and then we can maybe do one event dedicated just to pitch and to have these grades. It's really, really nice.
Cool.
Yeah, nice idea. And since this event is recorded, it's going to happen. I promise you, it's all going to happen. So last question, because we need to wrap it up now. So Jaisa says, what is the easiest or best way to reach your clients when you don't have an advertisement budget? And how do you find where they are, meaning potential clients? So when you don't have any money to put on ads, how do you find your customers?
If you didn't, the last part of the question will sharpen my answering and my thinking about it. I have a clear answer to that, but at the beginning I thought the best way I always suggest to people is just pick up the phone. There's a lot of people are busy with advertisement and online and blah blah blah. But sometimes it's I think the best way. Also, when we met, although we had trouble the first time because I put my earphones in the microphone, so I couldn't hear you the first time we met. But the best way is always just schedule a call. And if you don't know who to reach out, what I always say, just take a look on LinkedIn. type in a search profile the function of the people you are looking for. You get a long list, and take it from there. You have a long list, send people just a kind message. Hi Maria, I would love to talk with you about blah blah blah. And just be kind, be you, be open, and be well willing to learn. And then a lot of people will answer the questions. And sometimes if you find it difficulty, yeah, try to get access to their network or people who are close to them, and yeah, just drop
Yeah.
them a question. But not only to get everything out of it, but try to think about what could you give to the community, what could you give to the people you are actually talking to. Although maybe it's not directly leading to conversion or sales or something like that,
Yeah.
it will help you to learn, it will help you to get the right feedback, and it will help you to grow your business.
It's all about listening. So, and people are more willing to help than what you think. I'm surprised about it all the time that I'm talking to people on social, especially LinkedIn. People are super, super keen, and willing to help with
Yes.
everything. So, on that note, we have to wrap it up because now it's 31 minutes. We're like in Dutch schedule, so we're 1 minute
Oh,
late. Whew. So we had a nice coffee. We talked about this and that. We have 15 minutes call coming up for free on a one-on-one basis with Bart, so you can ask anything and continue this conversation. And apart from that, we got a really, really nice surprise that we're sharing with you. We're going to share this also in comments, so you can have access to the platform where you can have your whole idea, boom, already into a framework that works for you. Hopefully, that's the whole idea. And second, the ebook that you can also read to have a clear guideline on how to proceed. For those who are going to use that and check the ebook, maybe it's good to take a look to that before you schedule the 15 minutes call with Bart, so you can take maximum advantage of this time. That's what I say. Okay, everybody, have a happy week. Bart, thank you. Like you say in the Netherlands, thank you, El.
dankjewel. Thank you
Thank
so
you,
much
El,
for
for
the invite.
Alice.
Look
Yeah,
forward to the next one, and all the best
yes.
for everybody. Thank you so much for joining,
Thank
and
you.
talk to you soon. Alrighty?
Yes, have a happy week, everybody, and see you Thursday. On Thursday, we're going to be talking about online marketing framework, really focus on what to measure when it comes to your online marketing efforts. So that one is going to be with Christian on Thursday, live webinar, everything you need to know and measure when it comes to performance when you're running campaigns. So see you
Okay.
Thursday, everybody, and we stay in touch.
Stay
Hasta
in
la
touch.
vista,
Cheers.
babies.
Hasta la
Ciao,
vista.
ciao.
Ciao, ciao.